Alright, Lost House here, back in an episode of Terra Invicta.
Standing by
I made
for
sure
orders.
this was the correct save that I loaded into. And the true question is, did I actually do the work on that one station? It was Nimitz Station? Yes, I did the work. I realized something in the in-between is I probably need to do this. I need to start heavily investing into China to give me backup bases to fall backwards into. So I don't have to run all the way to Vladivostok just to not get bombarded into non-existent, to fight off the bombardments. Problem is, I can't actually do that. I actually have to... The Chinese economy doesn't fucking exist anymore. And it's all because of these stupid, like, terramorphs. I don't know what happens when a nation hits zero fucking economy. Does it just cease to exist? Is it like, is this 117 million about to just die? Because it's gonna be like a whatever if that happens. The main goal is to keep them out of the grubby hands of the aliens, not to keep them alive. Once we boot them out of China and the Asia region, I don't really have to worry about them much more. I can go back to passive defense again.
Going in hot. I'm here. Taking it to them. Your orders?
Ready for my mission.
Taking it to them.
Standing by.
Actually, do I
Ready to
need to
go.
spend all 500 of that, or can I just do like a... I'm gonna do a 120.
Gear up.
What's the op?
The Protectorate's the only thing actually messing with me at the current second.
Offering counsel.
I
Ready
have
for
you in
orders.
China. I'm pulling you out because China literally doesn't exist as an economy.
I
There's
will
no
help
real
them.
point of investing into that. I don't really need to advise into the South American Union because it's already finished out its the surface to space defenses. So it's more focused on its internal self. We already have our loyalty up pretty high, so I can reduce that back down to 3%. Cut off a little bit of that loyalty. The other thing is I don't really need to invest just too heavily into military, although I do technically still want it. Yeah, I actually need to keep around with a resting value of 7.3. Yeah, no. Because what I was gonna do is I was gonna cut out one of the categories and then throw it into funding. I could throw it into funding now. I'm gonna make the South American Union a piggy bank and just start trying to print literal stacks of money out of them. America is our defensive shield. The European Union is both a defensive shield and a money, like, research bed, but mainly a defensive shield. This is the research bed funder of our faction and defensive bed. I'm going to try to aim to turn the South American Union into a literal economic powerhouse that is hell-bent on just funding me. And the only reason we're going to invest in the militaries, even later down the line, is to keep getting this number up. Because if I ever have to run backwards with the American Defense Forces, I don't want to actually have to, like, whoops-a-daisy, they occupy something. Because that's why I didn't get them involved in the first place. I didn't want the aliens to start targeting them. Because they are pretty weak comparatively. Because even the Thrall forces would have an army being able to easily fight through them.
Ready to go. At your service.
I'll start
Reporting in.
clearing out the
Where do you
invasive
need me?
flora over here. For the sole reason of just to get the economy stuff going, to keep economy stuff up, and also to make it where they can't keep spawning more.
Lending my expertise. Offering assistance.
On guard.
Actually, seeing that there is almost completely disabled fleets, I need to design a quick build attack vessel. Like just a gunship that has almost no combat capabilities. For the sole reason of intercepting, well, let me check again. That's 0. That's 1.6. That's 24. That's 0. So I need to design something with at least 24 combat capability. What has the best weapons for the construction size that it will be? Because that other design was a foray into trying to see if I could actually use like gunships to bombard. Be a little bit cheeky. And no, they just don't have enough firepower to really do any damage whatsoever. Because a cruiser is 10 months... Oh, it's 10 months now. 64 days. 72 days. 96 days. 96 days. 100... So battle cruiser is what we're going to be trying to aim for. That super heavy, I don't think is gonna really ever be a... Well... Wait a second. That's the problem anyway, is that it's not going to be able to maneuver, even with this drive. I'll keep it there because of how much thrust it provides. The problem is it's... Like, I'm just gonna obsolete these liquid rockets because they're just not going to ever be ever effective. Right now, this super liquid rocket is up for contender because it balances the ability to thrust with the ability to maneuver for long range. Obsolete. This would make a good long range drive. But other than that, that is basically it. Obsolete. What about an ion drive? Okay, ion drive definitely is the long range. If I want a fuel efficient engine. What about this drive? It's gonna maintain in the running because of how fuel efficient it is. I think the grid drive beats the fuel efficient drive. I'll keep it around because of how ridiculous the Delta V is on that. The plasma wave drive is also obsoleted. The mass driver. It's too inefficient. The Kiwi drive, however, problem is also too inefficient to be useful. A rope drive. Oh, it's been obsoleted. Dumbbell's also obsolete. Pulsar has a right to stay. Pebble Bed is also obsoleted. The particle beam drive I'll keep around because it is fuel efficient enough. Flash drive is also around. There's 132 on each. It'd have a lot better combat, this acceleration. But other than that, it has a right to stay. What about the quartz drive? Obsolete compared to the other drives around. Alright, the light bulb is what we currently use in our military vessels. Oh! It currently has the highest purported combat acceleration. But now there's other drives to compete for that position for both usability and feasibility. And then the frag drive. It is an extreme usefulness in long range. But other than that, because plasma wave is at 0.12. But the plasma wave requires plasma. So that, as it will remain an option, will not be what we actually use. Currently, the super liquid rocket is what we'll be rocking for this vessel. Going to obsolete everything else because they're worth our time. You get 400-ton waste heat because it's the most efficient getting rid of heat. Although it only produces 300 in waste heat. Yeah, this would allow it to constantly produce maximum amount of power. Nose weapons. We will be making this a laser vessel. And then a hull weapon. Do I want to get risky with it? Do I want to add a torpedo bay? Technically, that torpedo, if it hits, obliterates the vessel. Like, I'm assuming nothing survives that amount of damage. Although there is a risk that if the missile somehow detonates right in front of the vessel, I'm losing my ship. Has a magazine of 5. We'll add a heatsink and... Actually, we don't need a heatsink. The vessel should have enough... No, we need a heatsink because there is no ability. Because that allows us to retract it at the start of the battle so it doesn't possibly take damage. Now, I would love to have a repair module in this, but I'd rather have the combat equipment than the repair module. Nah, I really want the repair module. I'm actually changing this over to cruiser because of the ability to get more slots. This is to provide cover for the missile. And also be another weapon that we can use against the aliens to force them into maneuvers, so if they're going in a straight line, they're gonna have a problem. Now, I want to make sure this vessel has enough for maneuvers, so maybe to design... the upgrade of it, and just check the maneuver. So it uses about 6 fuel, so it would be able to just sort it out once and then come back. It's not the fastest drive we got, but it is the most efficient. Instead of taking 20-something weeks from our previous vessels. I'm going to put, 2 in construction. Oh yeah, back to the original thing. Which fleet was it that was trying to bombard? You are trying to bombard 3rd Infantry. Where is 3rd Infantry? Because I'll just pull them out. I'll just watch 3rd Infantry. If I start seeing them drop really hard, I'll move. They're not really dropping. The 2nd Marine, I gotta get you out of there. I'm gonna do a full pullout. They're not doing too hot. This will also prevent them from just doing this bombard stuff. If I could just start intercepting bombarding ships.
Target destroyed. The LZ is secure. Score one for the good guys.
Okay, it does so little damage that I don't even need to move with the army.
Where do you need me? Heading to the LZ. Ready for my mission. What's the op? Ready for orders. We're going in. Ready. Heading to the LZ.
Ready to go. Offering counsel.
Defending the VIP.
I'll move the American forces into this Chinese province and move the entire European army into that one.
Target destroyed. The LZ is secure. Target secured. Making things safe for our people. Ready. Taking it to him. Going in hot.
I will help them.
Securing our control.
Lending my expertise.
I'll keep them safe.
By the numbers. The LZ is secure.
Well, if you're just gonna leave the back door open, might as well walk in.
Heading to the LZ. Your orders? We are going in. Acknowledged.
Standing by for orders.
Gear up.
Reporting in.
Your orders? Offering assistance.
On guard.
Few more months we get to see the next army type.
You'll frown at my ignorance and romanticism, but look, if one good thing comes out of all this mess, it's getting to tell my kids that every spaceship has a tiny star at its heart. Commander Fiona Ayawade, Private Correspondence.
Yeah, we technically need that. I'm a derp. I let her be completely exposed.
By the numbers. Score one for the good guys. Their defense was too strong.
The good news is no one chose to attempt to assassinate her. Bad news is that I now have to investigate a little bit. Make sure she's properly on my side.
Where to? Standing by. I'm here. Investigating target. Acknowledged.
Where do you need me? Going silent.
Standing by for orders. Standing by. Where to? I'll speak with them. Making contact. Ready for my mission. Tracking target.
The Directorate is the one that keeps trying to infiltrate my nations, so I am going to try to track them down.
Going off the grid. Going into hiding.
Initiating contact.
If the nearest horizon is all you desire, you may have it.
What is our relations? Tolerance. So I actually do want to trade him technology. I want to trade him for like metals.
Offering counsel.
Defending the VIP.
I'm a derp. I put a fusion plant here when I could just do a solar farm. Yeah! Yeah, I'm a derp. Yeah, I think 3 solar farms will probably be all of the energy we would ever need in this facility. I could also then hard point it as well.
We've got some intel on our target. Target destroyed.
We're not fully repaired up, but they're very screwed up. So I'm gonna run over there to try to take them out real quick.
Ready to go.
I need to make sure that she is
Surveilling target.
on
I'm
the
here.
up and up.
I will help them.
Ready for orders. Ready.
Acknowledged.
Acknowledged. Eyes on target. At your service. Reeling them in. Where to? We're going in.
Ready. Heading to the LZ.
At your service. Offering assistance. Offering counsel.
Person of interest surveilled. We have turned them to our cause. We'll be ready for new orders soon.
I'm ready to sabotage the mission.
I want to shoot you. But you're an agent of mine, so I can't do that.
The LZ is secure.
Target secured. Wrapping up here. I will ensure their loyalty. Ready for orders.
Reporting in. Lending my expertise. Offering counsel.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
I will help them.
I have new information.
Oh, that was a dreadnought that was just disabled, that they just left behind. Oh, we actually have officers now. That's one new thing I haven't seen before.
Target destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Okay, we are just getting fucked up immediately, so we're just gonna mass move back out. The Chinese unit might not make it out. Oh, it did.
Ready.
Standing by. Reporting in.
Where to?
Standing by for orders. Where do you need
I'm just
me?
gonna make very
At your
extra
service.
sure that okay, with I'm gonna do
Initiating
a
surveillance.
slight investigation. No, I'm going to make 1,000% sure that she has been reconverted
We'll
back
see
to
what
our
they're up to.
side. I'm going to get someone
At your
else with
service.
investigation to poke that other person.
Tracking target.
But that'll be it for this episode of Terra Invicta. We are making ground against the alien administration. They're slowly losing their population advantage that they were so adamant in having. So soon we should not have to fight the aliens anymore on Earth, because even if they take India, I have all of China. And me having all of China equals them not able to win. I'll have to research the Pacific Defense League, because I'm going to try to figure out what nations that includes. Because then I'm going to try to annex all of them. I'm going to try to hyper charge China. Even though I'm happy that the collapse of China event, I'm hoping that was just specific, a one-time thing of, oh, China collapses inward on itself because it got too low. Because I wonder if that was just programmed for China, because that is the meme and joke that China is going to collapse pretty soon. But anyway, if you like that video, please like, comment, subscribe, and peace.